and Tiffany here with High Seas Cruising, and we are coming to you from Princess's the Ruby Princess. Our first time ever on Princess. It is Embarkation Day, but of course, let's start off by saying
Happy Easter.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy Easter to everybody out there. We're going to kind of keep this a little short, kind of keep it a little sweet today, simply because we know it is a holiday weekend. People are doing stuff with family, all kinds of other stuff, but we want to let everybody know that, hey, we are out, we are cruising, we're going to have some really great video, hopefully, fingers crossed, here from the Ruby Princess. Said it's our first Princess cruise ever, so we're really looking forward to all the different stuff we can find, different stuff we can try. So far, I'm liking the medallion app. How about you? Or the medallion itself?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm liking this little medallion thing. I mean, we walked right up to the room, let us right in.
Shows a picture of our face on the door plaque thing.
Yeah, you walk up, door plaque shows a picture of your face, so it even knows whether it's me or Tiffany. Tiffany's already tested it out at the coffee shop, of course.
Yes, it works.
So how is your coffee, though?
It's good.
How is it compared to Carnival,
I will
Royal?
say that I had coffee with lunch, and I don't normally do that, but I'm trying to still wake up. But the coffee, just the plain coffee the free coffee, it tastes better to me than Carnival, Royal, even Disney. It was good.
So at least Princess has an up on coffee for you so far.
At least on the free coffee, yes.
Now, Princess is also supposed to have some of the best mattresses and beds at sea. I laid in it already, and I can say I almost took a nap on Embarkation Day. It was actually really, really comfortable.
Yes.
I know it may be a crazy thing to say, but I'm looking forward to sleeping on a cruise ship.
Me too. I might actually get some sleep without my hip hurting.
Yeah, I mean, that mattress was pretty good. Like I said, it's crazy, though. Our room has a lot of mirrors in it, and I'll mention that in other videos, but there's a lot of mirrors in that room.
He's very hung up about these mirrors.
It makes the room look a whole lot bigger. It really, really does. But at the same time, I guess if you're in the mirrors on every wall in your room, you'll be all set for it. You'll be all set. But I'm getting way off track talking about those mirrors. Completely distracted by those mirrors. Make sure my microphone doesn't run off on me. But we are about 2 hours, give or take, a little under 2 hours before sail away. And I don't know if I mentioned it before somewhere else along the lines, but this is a complete 80s themed cruise. So this is a themed cruise we're on, and it is also the last sailing for the Ruby Princess in Galveston, round trip sailing in Galveston for this year. After we get back, they're going to load up for a repositioning cruise over to San Francisco. So this is going to be the last cruise on Ruby out of Galveston, at least for a while.
It's hard to see the comments because the sun is right there, but thank you. And yes, I'm glad to be back cruising.
Yes, I know people have been missing Tiffany. People have been asking for Tiffany. She's right here. I did nothing to her. I didn't toss her overboard anywhere. She didn't try to toss me overboard anywhere, which would probably happen first. I'm going to be honest. She would wait till I wasn't looking, and next thing you know, I'm swimming. But yeah, you excited to be back cruising?
I am excited to be back cruising, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll get back to doing the tips from Tiffany. Give me a couple more weeks, and we should be good to go.
A couple more weeks, you got Alaska in 4 weeks.
Yes, so I got to get some tips in before Alaska.
Actually, we probably need tips for Alaska.
Yeah.
Maybe we need the tips. It's going to be our first Alaska cruise.
It is going to be our first Alaskan cruise. Somebody has already told us to get good binoculars, good rain jacket, and some to wear layers. So other than that, if y'all have tips for Alaska, please let us know, because this is going to be our first Alaskan cruise, and I want to make sure that we don't mess anything up, because I don't know when we're going to get back to Alaska.
Yeah, I don't either.
So,
well, we got to worry about this cruise first.
Yes.
I said it's supposed to be all 80s. They're saying all the bands are going to be like 80s tributes bands. We've noticed a lot of like signs and stickers and stuff all around the ship.
They've all got the big plastic sunglasses on. and the neon lights and stuff. And tonight's movie is, of course, the 80s version of Footloose.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to be 80s TV shows, 80s music, 80s trivia. It's all supposed to be about the 80s. It's an 80s sail away party. So I'm looking forward. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I like the 80s. I like the music out of the 80s.
Yes. And the movies.
And the movies. There's a lot of 80s classics, cult classics movies that came out of the 80s.
Yes.
And I said, they're doing Footloose. If they don't show the Goonies, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one if they don't show the Goonies.
The Goonies, to me, is a true 80s type classic movie. Got to have some of that. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, hey guys up front, I did no pre-planning for this trip. I didn't do any research. I did not do any checking out on the cruise ship at all. So we're kind of doing it like, hey, this is our first time cruiser type thing. For Princess, it is our first time.
It is.
So it seemed like a good cruise to do it. Yeah, I've already managed to get us lost twice on this cruise ship. I've been turned around twice, gotten lost.
I know where the coffee shop is, so I'm good.
That's because it's down the hall from our room. But yeah, I've even had to ask for directions. Occasionally, a guy will ask for directions.
Not often.
On a ship, I will. And I ask another guy, I'd be like, hey, pretend like we're talking about sports, but can you tell me where this is?
Yeah.
Point like you're throwing a football. Oh yeah, it's over there. You guys know how I'm talking about. So,
now, I will say I forgot my straw, and Princess uses paper straws. So I did make an oopsie. I forgot my
metal straw.
So.
Oh, you committed a cruise faux pas.
I did.
They're going to have to disembark you now.
I don't know about all that. Not over a straw.
You're disembarked. Take your luggage. You're banned.
That's what happens. Another faux pas that we said don't do. Last minute packing. Yeah, last minute.
It's not like we were packing at 8 o'clock last night to get on the ship this morning.
This is true.
That's crazy talk.
I didn't even get home from work until 6 o'clock.
I was packed. Don't listen to her. I was packed a week in advance. I'm not forgetting anything.
So.
Just you.
Yes. And it's been a while since I've cruised. So you were out a couple weeks ago.
You cruised in January. You say like it's been a while, like it's been 3 years.
It's been a while.
Been a while for her, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So.
But yeah, you haven't cruised since January. But it's a nice day. It's warm today.
Mm-hmm.
Sun's out. Sun is shining. Now, on this particular cruise, we are going to... Tomorrow's a sea day. Then we have Cozumel, Progresso, sea day, and back here. This cruise isn't for the ports. Because we've been to Cozumel tons and tons of times. We've been to Progresso once this year. Once this year already.
Disney in January.
So this isn't really about the ports. This is all about trying out Princess Cruise Lines because our Alaska cruise is on the Discovery Princess. I figured we'll take this cruise, learn about Princess, figure out how Princess works. Really don't want to do it on the Alaska cruise. I want to be focused on Alaska. So I figured we'd learn it here. Plus it's an 80s themed cruise. We've never been on a themed cruise before. So I'm really interested and excited to experience a themed cruise. And since we really like the 80s, it kind of worked out really well. Kind of good timing.
Yeah.
For this to be our first Princess cruise. So if I'm going to get lost, that's okay. We're going to figure out what's good to eat, what's not good to eat. The buffet was kind of weird the way they do it.
Yeah.
It took us a second to figure out the buffet. There's two sides to the buffet, but you can only access the other side at the very front, the entrance, or the very, very back of the ship. You can't cross over anywhere in the middle.
No, the kitchen's in the middle.
Yeah, the kitchen's right in the middle of the buffet, so it was kind of weird.
Be sure to have a lightweight raincoat because the temp goes up and down not wearing for Alaska.
Tiffany bought her coat for Alaska
2 years ago.
2 years ago. As soon as we booked that cruise, she started buying and shopping just specifically to this is the cruise. That cruise is the cruise she has been waiting for since we started cruising.
Yes. But we've also had to postpone it twice.
That's true too.
So we were supposed to go on it in 2020 and COVID hit. And then we were supposed to do it last year, but my son wouldn't ever tell us when we were graduating. or when he was graduating, so we had to postpone again. So this year we're going.
Yep, absolutely. No, we're definitely going.
So,
Cruise is booked. Cruise is paid for. Flights into Seattle are booked.
time off has been done.
Time off has been done. So no, we're going 100% for sure. But this is gonna be a fun cruise. Like I said, I'll have some good video up there. There's still plenty of video from Radiance of the Seas that's gonna be coming out for a while. Because that was a 9-night cruise, so it'll give me plenty of time to excuse me, film and get all this video out afterwards. Hopefully, and it'll all be out before we head to Alaska, because that one's going to be a filming joy.
Yes.
I'm so looking forward to filming Alaska.
Yes.
Definitely film. Like I said, we just wanted to hop on here really quickly, just say hi to everybody, let everybody know we're out cruising. We're gonna have some good stuff for you. May try to do a couple of more lives this week. May throw a couple up from Cozumel. Maybe we'll do one at Progresso. But it's honestly all going to depend on the quality of the internet. And again, since this is our first time on Princess, I really don't know exactly how everything is going to be until I mess with it, test it, play with it. We do have the Princess Plus package. So we have Wi-Fi included now. We have a drink package and all that kind of stuff. So I think we may actually do something we don't normally do a whole lot of. We may taste test some cocktails.
Yeah. There was one, what was that called? The butterfly or something?
I think it was called the butterfly, but it's supposedly it changes colors. And since we got the drink package, we've paid for a drink package with the Princess Plus. We may do some stuff that we don't normally do.
Now, have you done a video on the Princess Plus, what that
Yes.
is? Okay,
Yeah, we did
so,
that. We
so
did
they know
Princess.
what we're talking about?
I've done drink packages on Princess, talked about when Princess Plus comes out. But of course, if anybody has any questions about it, always just drop it down in the comments. And like I said, I have internet this week, so I will still be answering questions even though we're out and about, because there's some quiet times between events. But you got anything else, baby?
No, just looking forward to this week, and
we'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. I'll be dropping pictures over on Facebook. Probably be dropping some stuff in the posting section here on YouTube as well. Keep you guys up to date with what's going on, especially now that Tiffany is back out here cruising with us again.
Yes.
Super excited. Actually, I'm really glad to have my cruising buddy back.
I'm glad to be here.
Except for you forgot your straw and remember you have to disembark.
Yeah, I know. And he was laughing at me earlier because, he kept saying, "Are you excited?" I'm like, "I'm not on the ship." He's like, "Are you excited yet?" I'm like, "I'm not on the ship." We were in the terminal and he's like, "Are you excited yet?" I'm like, "I'm not on the ship." Get on the ship. He said, "Are you excited?" I was like, "Yes." So finally.
I'll tell you what, Embarkation with the medallion, well, you just walk in, boop, you scan it, you get on the ship, basically. One time I had to show, we had to show our passports. Other than that, we didn't pull out nothing,
Nope.
Show nothing.
They told us, put everything away except your passport card and your medallion.
Yeah, you don't even have to show your boarding pass on your phone. Nothing. Everything's on the medallion.
Super easy.
Yeah, walked up to our room, let us in. She walked up, got a coffee, didn't have to show her a room key. So far, medallion is a thumbs up for us.
Yes.
I like the ease and super convenience of not having to pull that card out every time. So, yeah, Princess has got something going on with that medallion so far.
Yeah, they do. So
we're going to keep testing it and trying it because, you can order a drink, be somewhere on the ship, and it'll come find you. I pulled up the ship map, and it showed me exactly where I was on the ship because it tracks. So there's a bunch of stuff we're going to try to test this week. Might do some room service testing, some drink order testing, try some drinks, show you guys some stuff we don't normally do since it's included, and try to maybe do a little bit different stuff this week. What do you think?
I think so.
All right. Well, we are going to hop off of here. We're going to get ready for sail away. I want to get a good spot early so I can film everything properly. I said we're going to drop some more videos here throughout the week. We'll be on and off here, try to do a couple more lives, and we will catch up with everybody later.
Yes.
All
Y'all
right.
have a happy Easter.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a happy Easter. Enjoy your time with your family. Like I said, we know a lot of people probably aren't going to be on here today. That is perfectly understandable. We completely get that. Plus, it was an impromptu. We had no idea it was coming live anyway.
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, everybody have yourselves a really great day. And like always,
We'll see you out on the high seas.